Good morning. Thank you very much for spending time. I'm really interested in this the Christian education of Philippines. Okay, first off is could you run us through how this came about, or is this something that has been going on for some time now?
Okay. So Crimson Education, we've been here for 10 years, but we just started in the Philippines, like I think 4 years ago. But then we did a full-time service to Filipino students just last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last year, so this is not the first actually. You did it last year. So how did it go? Okay, I'm curious. How did it go? I mean, the first time.
The first time that we like full-time serviced Filipino
Yes,
student.
yes.
Okay, the first one that we've assisted, we have assisted students from the Philippines, like I've said, since 4 years ago. Then we did full operational since last year. So pretty much it's really hard to actually service the Philippine market because admissions consulting is pretty much new in the
Yeah,
Philippine market.
true.
Most of Filipino families I'd rather do it DIY. They will not ask for help. So it was kind of hard to actually introduce this kind of service
Mhm.
or brand. And but even if it's difficult, we really tried to actually discuss. We did a lot of webinars, a lot of in-person events, just so we could introduce what we do.
Mhm.
And it's really good that we have already assisted students going to Stanford,
Mm.
UPenn, NYU, Duke, King's College London, and many more. So even if it's hard, we actually succeeded in helping students.
Actually, that's a very good initiative on your end. So, well, just curious, why Cebu and Davao? Why did you target those provinces this time?
Okay. So before we actually did everything, did all the activities in Metro Manila because
Mhm.
most of the international schools and of course the top schools are here. However, we know that there's also a lot of potentials in other big cities in the Philippines like Cebu, Davao, Baguio. And then we had a partnership with HSBC Philippines and Allianz PNB Insurance. And that's the reason why we were able to push through an activity in Cebu and Davao. Um, Even before, we're trying to actually target students here because these two key cities in Visayas and Mindanao, they cater students from, a large population from
Yeah.
outside provinces in Cebu. So we can say that probably there are thousands of students outside Cebu who will go to Cebu just to get that quality education. Same with Davao. So yeah, with that, we know the potentials. We know that there's also a lot of students from Cebu and Davao who are excelling,
Mhm.
winning competitions, international, national, and that's the reason why we went to Cebu and Davao.
Okay, so Cebu and Davao, but I'm just curious, why not the National Capital Region, Manila? I mean, based on my experience and what I've been hearing here in the metro, I'm in Metro Manila
Mm.
right now. There are students, promising students, gifted students, talented students who would probably deserve the same opportunity.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm.
how come I'm not?
We Yeah, we actually did already an activity in NCR. And for the past years, the focus really is assisting students in NCR because most of our resources were actually provided to NCR. But this time we need to go out of
Okay.
NCR. We need to check students outside NCR. And not all students would go to NCR for high school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Even if you really want to go abroad after high school, you'd rather stay in the province. And
Mhm.
we want to touch base with these students who are also equally capable, equally empowered to actually go abroad, especially going to the top universities. And that's the reason why we're targeting now Cebu and Davao apart from NCR.
Yeah. So, because there's a really, I agree with you. There's an untapped market in these provinces
Mm,
because actually we see some of them try to get into the top local universities. But
mm,
your initiative is quite different. It's very well. well, an opportunity that anyone should would be foolish to give to pass up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if the guidance, I mean the students, I mean assuming for the viewers who may be watching this, who are interested in, well, you know, trying to be part of it, what would, is there any process, or are you the one who handpicks them?
Okay. So anyone who really wants to consider studying abroad, of course, we will service them. We will go to them. The process here is that we go.
Mhm.
I mean, they can actually go to us directly. They could check us on online, just Crimson Education, and then they can reach out to us. But we can also go to them. What we do is we can do profile assessment. What
Oh,
does profile assessment mean? What we do there is we do an hour to 2 hour consultation with the families.
all
We
right.
check the current academic and extracurricular profile of the student. That way, we would know what will be the specific needs of the student, because every student would have their the specific needs, right? Other students are very much strong in academics, other students are very much strong with extracurricular. Then how do we get in? That's the reason why we have this profile assessment. And then we check what will be the best fit universities for you based on your current profile. So we get in once they want us to actually be part of their journey towards their top US university dream.
Mhm.
And then we provide the help they need from preparation to application period. So that would mean helping them improve their academics. We could provide them academic mentors, whether they're taking the national curriculum or IB or AP curriculum. We have those tutors. We can also help them with research. So we do provide research professors from the top 50 universities, and the guidance is really one-on-one. The goal there is for them to publish that research and then present in a global research convention. And that would actually really improve their academic profile. For the extracurricular profile, we give them mentors for them to activate or implement extracurricular activities, or probably if they want to be a leader of an organization, a founder of a startup, we'll provide them mentors based on what they really want. So from as simple as doing vlogs or probably activities online to founding their own organization, we can actually help them there. So that's for extracurricular. We also help them find international internships,
Mhm.
just so they could also experience working with international brands. So, really from preparation to application. So those are the preparation. Going to application period, we help them with their essays, university selection, major selection. But I need to correct. We
Yeah.
don't write the essays. We don't do the application. We guide them.
Okay.
All right. We help them make sure that they come up with a very good profile. So when they apply to these top universities, they will stand out.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of, I'm just gonna touch here on that. Is there a certain level of IQ or intelligence from a student that you
Mm.
require to be qualified for this program?
Actually, there's none. We will help every student who would want to go abroad. But of course, it would always depend on your dream university. You cannot go to Harvard when your average in a K-12 curriculum would be around 85 or
Yeah.
80. You will not stand out.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Harvard, you need to commit also. You need to work hard for you to get at least an average of like 95 and above.
Mhm.
Because you need to stand out. Because like Harvard University, they will just get around 2 to 3 students in the Philippines per year. So how would you stand out and compete with other fellow
Yeah.
Filipino students? So if you are not dreaming with of any top university and your average is just 85 or 80, then we'll find the best fit university based on your profile. So we will work hard with
Mhm.
whatever capability of the student, but we will help them like increase their chances of getting into the best fit university for them.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Thank you for that. So, well, I'm a bit curious. I mean, you
Mhm.
cover everything. I mean, just a process. I mean, just to get
Mhm.
into the college, like
Correct.
Harvard, you just covered that. Okay. From there, they're on their own. Am I right?
Yes, once they've got in, once they've received the offer letter, and
Mhm.
then they accepted an offer,
Mhm.
it's up to them to actually push for it. But
Okay.
we still do communicate with them because we still have some programs actually for
Mhm.
students in college. But basically, after they got in,
Mhm.
for them to actually continue their journey.
Okay, this is I gotta ask you. I mean, especially I'm not referring to anything. I don't want to be well to be negative about it.
Mm,
What if these students? I mean, they pass everything. They are
mm,
intellectually gifted and everything,
mm,
but they do not have the financial capacity
mm.
to continue the process.
Okay, what's good with universities abroad, some would offer scholarship. And
Okay.
when we say scholarship, there are two types of scholarship that they offer specifically in US. That's merit-based and need-based. For
Mm-hmm.
merit-based scholarship, you don't need to apply for it. They will give a scholarship based on your profile. If you performed well in your high school and they think that you will be a great contribution to their university, certainly they will give you a scholarship. The need-based would be based on the financial capability of the family. This will affect the chances of the student because there's a very small allocation for scholarships for
Mm-hmm.
international student, but of course it's still worth a shot. If you
Okay.
want, if you want it, then go for it. Apply for need-based scholarship.
Your target is only high school students, am I right? Or are there cases where in, for example, they're already in college right now,
Mm,
but they have that dream of going abroad, but unfortunately they do not have the resources or the
mm.
strategies to get to their dream university abroad.
So we don't just service high school. Well, primarily most of our resources are really focused on helping high school students, but we also help college students who want to do postgrads
Mm-hmm.
or grads or
Mm-hmm.
probably medicine. And then we also help students who are currently in college but want to transfer to
Mm-hmm.
overseas universities. We also do assist them. What's really good with the Philippine market is that all of our students right now, most of them, they really know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the performance of our students in Crimson, basically, and especially Filipino students, we
Mm-hmm.
really perform well. Like during right now, this is the application year, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already applying to US and UK, and there are some students who have already got the results.
Mm-hmm.
One Filipino student already got her interview invite from Oxford. And that's really a
Oh,
good achievement. Not all can get that
yes,
invite
yes, that's
from
true.
Oxford. Yeah, others who have already got into their choice university.
Wow, I'm really well. I'm speechless. What you're describing right now, because it's an opportunity that I wish we had back then. We didn't
Correct.
have that, right? I mean,
Correct.
the students of today have that privilege, and I hope they don't waste it.
Mm,
Okay, so Raymond, before we end this
mm.
talk, maybe you'd like to. I'll give you the floor. Maybe you'd like to invite them to, to try it out. Check
Yeah,
this
okay.
out.
All right. So if you're really, for those who are watching, whether you're a student or you're a parent, and you dream to actually go to especially top US, UK universities or anything overseas universities, and you might need some help. Okay, because preparing and applying to these top universities, it's not easy. It takes a lot of preparations. It takes a lot of hard work, and of course, get guidance from those people who are actually expert to do it. It will increase your chances. It will help you really. So if you want that kind of help, do reach out, search Crimson Education online or on Facebook, or just email us at philippines@crimsoneducation.org. And we do offer free profile assessment. That's entirely free. We can give that to you, and that would be an hour and to 2 hour assessment or session with our expert academic advisors. So please do reach out, and we will be very, very happy to actually work with every Filipino student in the Philippines.
Are there any financial oh, by the way, any financial obligations on their end? Just to be clear.
So Crimson Education, we have a fee, right? For every help that you will be getting, of course, there's a corresponding fee because you will be working with mentors from top universities.
Okay.
It's purely online, not because of pandemic, but
Mm-hmm.
because it has been the structure of Crimson Education since then. But we also do offer a scholarship. Like we do the service for free for select students, for those who we believe whom we can help get into the world's top 5 universities like Harvard, Stanford, Oxford, Cambridge. We can help you get there. And this scholarship we offer also to Filipino students.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I mean, it's very well. Suddenly adds my interest.